hat for half around the house, and I bought a little bipod for our muzzle light bullpup for a Ruger 1022. So let's take a look at it. This is what came with it. We've got our little bipod, and we've got some connections here. This mounts right on the barrel. The Allen wrench did not come with it, but I'm going to go ahead and install it and show you how easy it is. Let me pop this in the holder a second. There we are. There's our muzzle light, of course. Now we need the business end this way. Now, of course, you need to check everything, make sure that we're not hiding any ammo in there. It'd be a real shame to shoot yourself in the gut, wouldn't it? So, basically, we have the bipod, and it's going to mount. Now, I think I'm going to try to mount it right here. Now, I was looking at a whole bunch of different ones. By different ones, I mean different bipods with different mounting systems. And this looks like about the best one for what I have here. I'm going to mount it right to the barrel. And the only reason I use this 1022 and I wanted to get a different stock was because it was starting to rust. I've had this thing for a long time, and earlier in life I didn't always take care of it like I should have. In other words, wiping it down with oil all the time and keeping it all clean and neat. You know what? I'm wondering if I'm going to run out of room on these bolts. We've got these socket head bolts here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them, but it looks like once you put it into the right here into the frame here, let me back that out a little bit. I put it in the frame. Look at how much clearance we have. Not very much. I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm going to need to put a little bit of a shim in there. Hang on, I'm going to go grab some shim material. Okay, I have some shim material here. All it is this is some gasket material. It's like a rubbery paper. And I've kind of rolled it around a little bit to make it kind of very similar to the angle or the circumference of the barrel. And all I did is I really popped the front sight off. I'm going to try to mount it to the front sight, see what it looks like. It looks like it's going to work dandy. Here, let's put this on the other side, huh? Let me see if you guys can see. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? So we will attempt to put this on. Back these out a bit. Now this was I think this was a $15 or $20 bipod. I looked around, and there's more expensive bipods and there's cheaper bipods, but this one seems to be what's going to work really well. And this stock is it's kind of hard to get a bipod that's going to work. But I was looking around. They had another one that mounts different styles that mount differently. But this one is the one that I think I'm going to try to stick with. It seems like it's going to clear everything and work. So we're just going to tighten down these socket heads a minute. Now this is aluminum, so I'm not going to super duper get crazy stupid and reef on it, but I am going to make sure it's tight enough where it's not going to move too much. And I have not used any Loctite or anything like that. Just want to make sure it works. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I don't have it straight, so there we go. Alright, that works good. I'm going to be off camera a little bit with this. Yeah, it works okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to snug them down a little bit better. I'm pretty impressed at that fit. Just by looking at it on eBay, I was looking at it and I was wondering, man, that looks like it's going to have enough distance from here to here, because you have to accommodate for this area back here. So it looks like it's going to work pretty good. So I'm going to give it a little bit of tightness, not a lot, because again it's aluminum and I know it can happen. Next thing you know, I'll be drilling tapping these up to the next size because I stripped it out. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back off a second here and I'm going to put out the bipod. Then I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, there it is. And this is kind of what it's going to look like with that bipod on. And it folds up nice underneath it. And that is going to work dandy because it's still a 1022, so you still have a little bit of range there. So yeah, that worked out great. This is Hap for Hap Around the House. And I'll put the link in exactly what it's called, what this bipod here is called. So down in the information below. If you like our content, subscribe. And so far, it's worked out really nice. I'm going to continue to load while I'm talking to you. It really holds the rifle where I want it. We got some guy over there doing a double barrel shotgun on the handgun range. I don't know. He's got a shirt off, and he's built like Arnold freaking Schwarzenegger, so I'm not saying anything to him. But we'll wait for him to go. We've got a 45 we want to shoot over there, but we'll give him some time. But we're going to sight this in a little bit. The scope is off a little bit. We took the scope off for transport. I wanted to see how that worked. Didn't work too good. It moved. Whoops, almost dropped one. It moved, so now we're going to have to sight it in. We're about, what would you say, Bryce? About a foot off, maybe? Maybe 8 inches off to the left?
Less.
Less?
4, maybe.
4 inches? Okay. So we're going to do some clicking on our scope here a second. Then I'm going to throw some shots downrange. But we said to the left, what, about probably 12 clicks?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you come around? So this is what we're doing. If you've never sighted in a scope, it's really easy. Basically what you do is there's a dirt pile. Show them the dirt pile over there. There's a dirt pile off to the right of all of this targets. You shoot into the dirt pile until you get it close. And then you can just come onto your scope and move your scope accordingly. Now, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10 clicks and see where we're at. But basically, you can control left and right, up and down, and there's special words for it. I won't use them for elevation and so forth. But yeah, this is working out really good. I mean, you can fold it up, take your bipod down, set it down. We've got a magazine that's loaded up. Put it in, just like that. And this is our handle. It still works pretty good. We've got a different style of a mag in there. We did another video on modding that handle because it was designed, the grip here was designed so you can't use these. You're supposed to use the straight ones. I've got a crap load of these. Why would I go buy new magazines if I don't have to? So we're going to throw some shots downrange here. Got my eyes and ears on. Put a chamber around and take it off safety. And let's see what we can do here. We're hitting the target now. We're still high by about an inch. Now I'm going to do a couple real slow ones on the left-hand target. We're still high a little bit, and we're still to the right. So I'm going to take a couple of notches down here. We're still high a little bit, so we're going to want to go down. We'll do 4 down, or yeah, 4 down. And we're going to want to go to the left a little bit. Why don't you get a really extreme close-up here? We're going to want to go to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take it off of safety. We have it round chambered already. Let's see if we can get her a little closer. And we had a misfeed, I think. Or I'm out. I'm out. So let's go walk over there. Make sure the rifle's on safety, and it is. So hey, this is Hap for Hap Around the House. We're going to go check our targets, but I think we're about this far above center and probably about this far to the, that's to the right, if you're watching me, of center. We can adjust that down. This is Hap for Hap Around the House. If you like shooting, if you like our videos, subscribe. Thanks.